Hi there, it's Alex again. It's definitely been a minute, but luckily I've got some spare time. Given the time of year, I thought it'd be fun to stop by and cover the new Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. But before I do, I want to announce that I'm working on the 2022 edition of the Our Favorite TV Shows of the Year video. Gonna have some friends involved again, and a few new faces as well, so stay tuned for that soon. But with that out of the way, let's just go ahead and just jump right in. If you didn't know, Guardians of the Galaxy is my favorite MCU movie, and I love just about everything comic book related that James Gunn has ever put out. It's got me really excited for the new chapter of DC. I think he's going to do a fantastic job being one of the leads behind decisions moving forward. But back to Guardians, it always felt so special to me. It was always wacky and weird, yet also so relatable and fit perfectly in this corner within the MCU. And to tell you the truth, ever since 2019, this project has been one of my most hyped ever. Including Volume 3. That trailer was stunning, and I'm super hyped. But back to the review. Did this live up to my expectations? Did I get my Guardians fill that I felt I so desperately needed since Endgame? For me, the answer is yes. I absolutely adored so much of what this special had to offer. Down to the focus on Drax and Mantis, the guest appearances, the music. It was the chef's kiss. And just what I needed to help me feel better, in a time of the year where I typically don't have the best luck. I swear, I'm cursed, because for the last 7 years, something bad always happens to me during December. This year, I finally caught COVID. That was this year's curse, and yeah, it freaking sucked. So having something like this really helped take my mind off of things, especially because I'm working 6 days a week lately, and fun fact, when you work 6 days a week, you don't really get a whole lot done, so that's fun. With this being a Marvel special and not too long, I don't want to give everything away, at least nothing other than general information. To simply put it, after the tragic loss of Gamora in Endgame, Star-Lord has been feeling down and depressed, and given that it's Christmas time, Mantis and Drax decide to get him a gift to cheer him up. Their plan is to go to Earth and get Kevin Bacon and bring him to Quill, which is an amazing payoff to a long-running Marvel gag in my opinion.
A great hero named Kevin Bacon. He teaches an entire city full of people with sticks up their butts that dancing, wow, it's the greatest thing there is.
The Avengers, the Earth's mightiest heroes.
Like Kevin Bacon?
He may be on the team, I don't know, I haven't been there in a while.
Tell him about the dance-off to save the universe.
What dance-off?
It's not.
Like in Footloose, the movie?
Exactly like Footloose. Is it still the greatest movie in history?
It never was.
Who put the sticks up their butts?
What? No, that's just a...
That is cruel.
Just a phrase.
In my opinion, it's just a fun little excuse to spend about 40 minutes with Drax and Mantis, which I always really loved. I've always enjoyed Mantis in particular, but it's so nice to see Gunn give Pom Klementieff a chance to finally shine. She's an absolute delight, and her banter with Drax is just so much fun. And Bautista is back at it again with that darn laugh. Now listen, I like Drax, but ever since Volume 2, he's quickly developed into a parody of what I felt his character was in the first Guardians movie. Bautista is still great, and it's not his fault at all. He's doing exactly what the script requires. But I'm just getting so tired of Drax being kind of dumb sometimes. I think it's a great comparison for how he's utilized in 2021's video game. Which is amazing, by the way. If you haven't played the video game from last year called Guardians of the Galaxy, it's fantastic. I just replayed it, and it's a crime against humanity that you, yes you, still haven't played it. It's on Game Pass. Just do it already. You know you wanna. No, that's another James Gunn project. But yeah, I think this version of the character is more at a better balance with what I love about Drax in the first film, as opposed to his current ongoing live-action counterpart. Just a small nitpick, and yes, I am comparing apples and oranges, because like I said, these two feel very differently, but in terms of other adaptations, I'd much prefer a more serious, down-to-earth Drax. And I gotta mention how much fun Kevin Bacon is here. He's of course playing himself, which makes for a really good time, and seeing him interact with Drax and Mantis kept me rolling throughout. There's a particular joke halfway through that revolves around them realizing something about Kevin that just gave me a good laugh. I'll let you find that one out for yourself if you watch it. And before I give my final verdict, I gotta mention the music here. It's so good. There's a nice blend on the soundtrack of rock and pop Christmas music. Of course, James Gunn always brings the hits, and here he very much delivers. But also, there's a few original songs here that caught me off guard that I ended up really loving. I've been listening to them nonstop for almost the last month on my playlist, which is weird because I don't like to listen to Christmas songs, but these are a whole lot of fun. So, let that speak for itself.
911, what's your emergency?
You're coming with us as a Christmas present.
So when it comes down to it, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special is so much fun, and I highly recommend you check it out. It totally ended up being just a little bit more than I was expecting, than like some sort of bridge to get us to Volume 3, which it does answer a few questions I imagine we would have going into that movie, but not too much. I think you're just gonna have a good time, to put it simply. It's one of my favorite things from this whole year, and I'll definitely rewatch it every Christmas moving forward. Anyways, have you seen it? Did you enjoy it as much as I have? And what's your favorite Christmas song? I'd love to know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you're not, please do subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Keep a lookout on the new videos. Happy holidays, and Alex out.